My daughter and my niece like pink.
Yeah, of course. So I don't know why. I do agree with you because most of girls like pink. And of course, the same about boys. But let me ask you another question. If you want to describe your husband, what adjectives do you use? 5 adjectives to describe your husband.
Self-esteem.
Okay, were and
Hardworking.
hardworking.
That's a
Very
noun. Yeah. Smart.
smart.
Caring.
Caring. So of course, very good. So that is protective. Yeah. Protective. That is caring.
And this handsome.
Ah, of course. That is really good. Okay. Well, so maybe let me add some other adjectives. Maybe dependable. That is
Dependable.
reliable and trusted. So, or for example, we can say witty, because you said smart. I say witty, that is clever, of course, quick and clever with words. He knows how to talk. And self-assured, you said, reliable. So, well, okay, and protective, that is really important. So it's like caring for and looking out for others. So, right, caring for and looking out for others. So protective. Okay, how about yourself? Now, describe yourself. Some adjective.
Protective. Good looking.
Okay. Sophisticated, I think.
Sophisticated.
Of course. You are cultured, sophisticated. You are kind hearted.
Oh, kind. Yeah.
Of course.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. I think you are compassionate. Compassionate is another word. You show sympathy and concern,
yeah.
of course.
Thank you. Diligent. Diligent.
Diligent,
Hardworking.
Diligent, of course.
Diligent.
Yeah. Well, and actually, it's like I want to ask you a question about men and women. Like, so the question is, we know that women and men sometimes actually are seen as having different strengths and weaknesses, so we know that. But actually my question is that, so considering all these weaknesses and, for example, strength, is it right to exclude male or female from certain professions because of their gender, because they are men, for example, men, or because they are women? Do you think is right?
Can you ask me again?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yes. Do you think, it's right to exclude, to keep out, so not to give, for example, some positions, to exclude males or females from actually from certain professions, certain jobs, positions because of their gender?
Yes. I um yes, I agree with you that the females and males have a particular position they can do. They can work uh, efficiency in some
Efficiently, because you need
uh,
an adverb
in
here, yeah.
efficiently if,
Efficiently, of course.
if, efficiently in some uh, in some position
Yeah, of
in
course.
particular position. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So, you think right, but yeah, when it comes to, I don't know, strength. So, for example, women better not to be in some positions because of course physically men are stronger. We can say this is actually a fact. Yeah, physically, men are stronger. But sometimes we have some gender-based assumption like belief. Oh, women? No. Oh, she can't. Oh, president?
Mm.
Oh, no. Woman? No, she can't. Or man, for example, nurse. So in the past, people used to think that, wow, oh, he's nurse? A man? Nurse? No, never. But now, of course, it's really normal. So it's okay. So men can be nurse and that's really perfect job. So no difference. But actually today, I'm going to ask you about gender-based assumption, beliefs. So what do you think? Do you think in society we can see equality between men and women?
No, I don't think in society we have the balance. Uh, the you just say what? You just say have
Uh,
the men and women have what
equality,
in
equality,
equality?
equality. Yeah,
Yes, equality. Yes.
I will show you now, just so you know
I don't
what
have.
after talking.
I don't think we have totally equality.
Let me show.
Equal
Yeah, this one. Look, gender equality, equality.
equality.
When
Oh,
of course
equality.
they're equal, they are on equal level. So, for example, treating women and men equally, gender equality. So you say no. And do you
In
find,
some cases, I don't think there are gender equality.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And I want to actually talk about this one. Look, sharing housework, but most of people say, it's said that Okay, for example, man should help at home. Should help. That is like this is women's job and they should help. It's better to help, but it's not actually sharing housework. You know, for example, you go out, you work out, and your husband, work in the house. Like, what do you think about this one? Do you think this is your job to make everything perfect at home? Challenging topic.
Yeah, I understand that, and I agree with you that they have they they are in charge of sharing
Of course,
housework.
of course.
It's not help. It's not a help, but it's one of his work,
Of
daily
course.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, that is perfect. Or for example, helping with babies. What is that helping with baby? Okay,
Mm,
actually we have babies, so what is that helping with baby? Of course, they need to, and we need. So we both, it's like, exactly the same. For improving economical situation and condition in family, both men and women need to work. So it's not like, oh, it's not my job, so it's not my business, so I have nothing to do with this issue. So everything should be divided equally. But, so we have the first word, that is gender equality. So as you can see here, that is a noun phrase, or you may actually hear this word sexual equality, or equality of the sexes. So let me write here, you may hear this too. So we can say sexual equality,
it's the
or
same meaning. Sexual equality
yeah,
and
yeah,
gender is
of course,
equality.
of the sexes, of course. So,
Yeah.
sex means gender, so sexual equality. So, okay. Well, it's like, and we know that it means in the state of equal ease of access to resources and opportunities, regardless of gender, without considering gender or sex. Well, the second one, okay, this one, synonym, and this is synonymous.
Synonymous.
Synonymous, of course.
Synonymous.
Yeah, of course. Synonymous, having the same. So it means having the same or nearly the same. Okay, so meaning. For example, if you say that one thing is synonymous with another, you mean that the two things are so closely connected in most people's minds. So that, for example, one suggests the other. So that is synonymous. So let me write. Of course, you can see the definition. So having the same, but not exactly, sometimes nearly. So we say they are so closely connected. They are so closely connected. So this is, for example, when we say Alfred Hitchcock, this name, when we hear this name, definitely this name is synonymous with movie like thrillers. We know that, oh, Hitchcock movie. So that is equality, the connection between this name and thriller. It's not their synonym. That is different from synonym. Like when
Yeah.
you hear a word, you can make a really direct connection with something else. For example, love is not necessarily synonymous with happiness.
Yeah.
It's
Since
not?
it knows
What do you
necessarily
think?
synonymous with happiness,
I think it is.
it's one.
It is. Yeah. What do you think about this?
Mm-hmm.
Money can't buy happiness. So I think it
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Many people say that.
Yeah,
Um, in my hobby, in my family, I think so. Wealth is happiness.
I think so.
Um,
Everywhere. I do agree.
mm,
Yeah, I do agree. So even because it's believed that okay, money can't buy true love. Dear, we don't need when you're happy. So because actually it's like if you have someone you are no, sometimes you can be happy, but if you are not in a good economical situation condition, so you can't be happy. So I think no. I think this is said by rich people. They have money, so
yes,
of course it's
that's why
tricky.
many people believe that money cannot buy true happiness.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's yeah. It's right with the rich people, rich
of
family.
course, of
Mm.
course.
But
So,
most of families in the world think that money is very important
of
to
course,
have
definitely,
to have happiness. Yeah.
of course. I think
Um,
definitely money synonymous with happiness. I think so. This is my belief. Yeah, my idea.
Donald Trump is synonymous with America.
Of course, when we say when people, yeah, of course, when people hear the word America or the US,
Mm,
the first thing that comes to their mind is Donald Trump. So yes, I
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and feminism. If yeah,
Feminism,
yeah, you know that.
feminism,
So, and if you
female
are feminist, it means you
feminism.
believe that in social, economic, and political conditions you need to be equal. There should be
Mhm.
equality of the sexes. That is feminism. And feminist is adjective. If you have this belief, you are feminist. So let me give you maybe easier. So it's like the belief feminism is the belief in social and economic and political equality of the sexes. Yeah, this is the meaning of feminism. Are you feminist?
Mm, mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know.
You
I
are
don't
not.
know. I'm feminist or not.
So,
Um,
yeah,
um, uh, Feminism, I support to the
yeah,
feminism
of course. Feminist,
support.
if you are feminist, okay, you support, you believe that women
Um,
should have the same rights, power, and opportunities as men. So, and sometimes
mm,
sometimes you see that women treat really aggressive toward men, like, no, you are not, you shouldn't be because they are feminist. And it's like sometimes it's too much.
I think when God uh, created the women and men, female and male, um, God, the God give us um, each characteristic
Of course.
um, for females and males. So we have some word for male and some word for female. I don't think we um, um, we su- we force or we support or we fight to um, to have uh, uh, feminism is good.
Yeah,
Um,
you know, it's right that we are different. Of course, but feminism is a bit different. You know, it's like, uh, not as that, okay, you don't accept. Yes, of course, there are differences, but you know, especially, what caused, let me actually explain this way, what caused feminism in the world? The difference between men and women. And you know, sometimes it actually became, you know, really annoying, like, you know, so a big gap between positions, you know, in positions between men and women. So actually, like, it caused women to act, like to do something. So because of this, it means, so no matter if you are man or woman, you can do everything you want if you want. That is the issue. So you know, if no, so okay, I'm not, for example, I'm not strong enough to do some physical job, so I can't. This is my choice. But society don't push me, you know, not to do that, not to do that. So actually that is the definition. So it's like, if you don't want, if you feel like no, you can't, you don't. But
yeah.
yeah, slightly different.
I think I will
Yeah,
feminist. Feminist. Yeah.
yeah,
I will be a feminist. Um, yeah. Mm, I understand that you said that we have a differences between females and males, but in some cases, um, um, women are not is behaved uh, in equality, in equal, in
yeah.
not equal,
Yeah, unfairly,
unfair, yeah,
of course,
unfairly,
unfairly, of
unfairly.
course.
So we should fight for the fem, 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 feminism, feminism,
Feminism, of course, feminism.
feminism,
Yeah,
feminism,
of course,
feminism,
of course. Yeah,
feminism.
yeah. So
Um,
we can say,
many years ago, women have a don't have women didn't have a right like a
yeah,
man, but during during a time, a long time, when we try to fight support for feminism,
of
and now
course,
we saw the result that we have more right for female for women now.
of
We
course.
uh, we we can work. Um, we can vote, for example.
Of course, you have a lot of rights.
Lots
So
of right. Yeah.
actually, yeah,
Compared
for,
to the past, compared to the women in the past.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
people, we can say women did lots of things, like they fought for this, actually against this inequality. The negative of equality, the opposite is inequality. Inequality. When they are
And
not the
in
same, not equal,
inequality, yes.
inequality, of course.
Unfair.
Yeah, of course,
Unfair.
unfair.
In-
Yeah. Wow. So that is lack of balance. Okay, well, and the next word or phrase, gender-based assumption. Assumption means belief. So assumption means belief. Oh, what happened? Let me, okay.
Gender-based
Gender-based
assumption.
belief, of course.
Gender-based
Belief.
assumption.
Traditional ideas of how men and women should act and behave. So this is the problem, actually.
Mm. Should I take the
So the belief that women
Because
have
no, yeah.
to do
The belief
house.
that the women have to do the housework is one of the popular gender-based assumptions in our society. Yes. Oh, it's right in Vietnam and in other society. Or take a baby, raise, take housework, or taking care of baby. Um, mm, are the popular gender-based assumptions in our society.
Or just, yeah, it's better to say common. Why we say
Common,
popular?
yeah.
Yeah, common is better here. Yeah, of
Common,
course.
common.
Popular is like accepted by most of people, but no, it's not like just common, but it's not accepted. Most of people believe that no, it shouldn't be this way. But so you know that placing women at disadvantage, with this disadvantage can be with respect or, for
Mm,
example, rights. So that is gender-based. So it can be any type of it, any form of it. So you, yeah, of course, taking care of babies or I don't know, housework. So fortunately, yeah, especially nowadays that women have really important role in political or economic or social developments. So they're playing
mm.
really important role, but still there's some beliefs that okay, because of gender, okay, still you need to. Oh, that's great that actually we don't live in past.
Yeah, now we can go to school.
Past, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. People they didn't go to school in the past. Yeah, well, they did.
Yes, in Vietnam we cannot. In Vietnam, in many years ago, in my mom's generation,
Ah,
um, he the men can uh, study high school,
oh,
but in women just uh, study very basically, like if
oh,
we can read or we can write, that's all. We can read and write. Yeah.
oh. So,
Mm, yeah. They stay at home, do housework, um, work in the farm, work in the market. Yes. And
yeah.
my mom and my aunt uh, um, um, could go to school and study high school, and even my mom studied 2 years in university
Ah, that's perfect.
because yeah, because my grandfather said that he doesn't have any son.
Ah,
He has 12, he has 10 or 12 daughters.
ah,
So
since he didn't
he
have any
yeah,
son, yeah, he, yeah,
so
allowed your mom to
he
go to
let
university.
yeah. yeah, yeah. And
Ah,
but other family they didn't let the woman go to school. So they said to my grandfather that why did you let your daughters go to
yeah,
school? Uh, they will get married uh,
yeah.
mm, mm, and that's all. Get
Oh,
married and that's all. They can have they didn't help yourself. Mm,
oh, so
yeah,
it's like
because
really unfair, you know,
yeah,
really.
yeah,
So that's great that now everything changed. So it's like,
yeah. In
yeah,
Vietnam, in Vietnam,
of course.
traditional idea, gender-based assumption,
Yeah, of course.
gender-based
Of
assumption
course. We
is
have,
common in Vietnam.
yeah,
Common in
and it's
Vietnam.
really, I think, really, really, I don't know, it's it's not acceptable at all that you decide for someone's life, so how to live because you think is right. You know,
Mm,
it's not really good. And of course, in the US, many years ago, so you know that they were actually that was racial assumption. So
yeah,
between, yeah,
racist.
of course, but fortunately, and you know that who took the first action, it was a woman because she
Um,
didn't, yeah, of course, she didn't accept anymore. So why for it was the difference between white and black, so there is no difference, even we are better, even we are
mm,
better. So it's like, and now we don't have it. I don't know, it's like really, oh, at least there is no, I don't know, problem or issue such these type of problem nowadays. So yeah, worried, facing lots of different significant issues, but at least there is no problem related to maybe gender or I don't know, race. Of course, there is about sometimes we get some news. Sexualize, make someone sexually attractive. Yeah. So for example, her design
it's-
was sexualized, so you can say, and sexualized text. So this way you can just sexualize is verb. If you want to use it as an adjective, you only need to add D. So sexualized with D can be used in adjective. Many young female singers are sexualized by forcing to wear sexy clothes on stage. So, unfortunately, yeah, of course, they ask to do, but they choose. It's like, yeah. And
yeah, I think they
of
choose
course, who?
to
Who
be
first?
flexible.
Like, they like, and it's, of course, it's really
Maybe
attractive.
the boss of her, the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
Um,
And sometimes, but I heard about sports. So they actually, I don't know, maybe there is sexualizing women. So it's, and because, they want to take people's attention from their performance. So, they wear some clothes so people don't pay attention to their performance. So I think it's better to stop sexualizing women. So don't just focus on your performance, what you are, what can you do, like, sport or singing. You see, sometimes singer is awful, but so we see that she's really gorgeous, great, and sexualized by some, I don't know, clothes, and I don't know, like wearing some special clothes. So we don't care. So maybe this is the meaning of sexualizing.
yeah,
So
socializing.
So it's better to stop. I do agree with this. We can say it's better to stop sexualizing women, of course, and start to appreciate their I think. Well, okay. And the next word, that is this one, aggressive. So, you know that behaving in an angry way, maybe showing anger or willingness to attack other people, not physically, so by words. So attacking,
aggressive.
aggressive, of course, aggressive. That is angry. Yeah, when you
Aggressive.
behave in an angry way or sometimes violent way towards another person.
It was angry and violent toward another
Yeah,
person. My sister broke up with her 5 year boyfriend because he always get aggressive when he's drunk. Yeah.
of course. Yeah,
Wow.
that state of, aggressive people or animals, even we have it in animals. So actually they has a quality of anger and, maybe determination that makes them ready to attack other people. Some people know, for example, some people when drink, they can't hold and they become aggressive. They say something that shouldn't, or they do something that shouldn't. So that is the meaning of aggressive. Yeah. Well, do you know anyone?
When I was child, yeah, when I was child, I saw that many people, especially men, um, were aggressive with women,
Oh,
especially and in even in my family. Mm.
yeah, of
But
course.
now I don't say it anymore.
Of course. Everything is changed. So
Maybe
it's just,
the society at that time, uh, um, crisis have a crisis. We're poor, we don't have money, and it causes so many problems, society problems,
yeah,
in problems
social.
in each family. Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Social problems. And you see, again, everything ends in money, because
Yeah.
yeah, it's really a fact. People's mind. So even so when you have money, of course you rarely become angry. So I think. So and
Mhm.
economic situation condition. So I think. And just aggressive is adjective. They behaved aggressively. Lee. So that is adverb. If you want to use it as an adverb, just add ly.
Aggressively.
Yeah, of
Mm,
course. So in the past, women were treated aggressively by men.
yeah. And
Well,
I saw the woman of a man. They were jealous in my village.
uh,
Uh, the men felt jealous with
uh,
uh, the his wife,
uh,
and he thought he he fight yeah he was aggressive and
uh,
have a behavior aggressive behavior with the wife. Yeah,
Ah, of
terrible.
course. Ah, of
Mm.
course. Why? Because your wife is better than you. So, yeah, or like, for example, you want to, for example, keep her just for yourself. Like, I don't know. So maybe,
Mm. When it was a trial, I just say, I just mm, see, look, and don't know how to do.
of course.
And everyone in my village um, knows about the man,
Ah,
knew him, knew his characters, his behavior, and but no one came to uh, rescue the
yeah.
woman.
They
Yeah,
couldn't interfere,
but
they couldn't enter
interfere.
into, yeah. So the word that you need here,
Yeah,
interfere, of
interfere.
course, it's like they couldn't.
I think we should now. We think we
Of
should
course,
call the police,
of course,
call to the someone come to help the woman.
of course,
But
of
at that
course.
time, why didn't we do that?
Yeah,
So the woman have a very terrible life.
yeah.
Mm,
I can understand. It's like, of course we have nowadays, even now we have some people, some crazy people who trade in really, I don't know, some people, uh, they physical, we get lots of news about, I don't know, like violence or attack, or I don't know, it's like aggressive behavior. But as you said, we don't wait anymore. It's like we interfere, we try to take part in the concern of others. So we call the police. And what is that? So why someone need to do that? So
so we have to fight the right for the women. Is that right?
yeah, of
Feminist,
yeah,
feminist, yeah.
of course.
Feminist,
I
feminist.
think, yeah. I think now women have a right to be feminist, because
Yeah,
of
to
this.
be
Actually,
feminist.
do you remember that I told you because of these reasons? Because society did something and now they're really tired of all of that. So, for example, why we need to wait and just see that, something is happening around us and we can't do anything because we are not allowed. So what is that?
Yeah, women.
Yeah. Well, and the words. So we talked about these words in detail. And well, do you have any questions related to these words?
No, no
Okay.
question. Thank
Well,
you. Mm.
let's watch a video.
Thank
So
you.
you know Emma Watson? Just listen. And have you ever heard about? Of course, you know Harry Potter series. Of course, you watched.
No,
Because
I
I like
I regret that I didn't see, didn't watch any movie about the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter series.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I wish I had. I wish I would have a time to watch.
yeah, it's actually they're really good. I like this because I'm a big fan of this genres I watched. So let's watch Emma Watson. This one actually. Uh, we have a short video of her speech. So let's see, and then we will talk about it.
Mhm.
Let me. Okay.
Mm.
I was appointed 6 months ago, and the more I've spoken about feminism, the more I have realized that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there is one thing I know for certain, it is that this has to stop. For the record, feminism, by definition, is the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. It is the theory of the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. I started questioning gender-based assumptions a long time ago. When I was 8, I was confused being called bossy because I wanted to direct the plays that we would put on for our parents, but the boys were not. When at 14, I started to be sexualized by certain elements of the media. When at 15, my girlfriends started dropping out of their beloved sports teams because they didn't want to appear muscly. When at 18, my male friends were unable to express their feelings. I decided that I was a feminist, and this seemed uncomplicated to me. But my recent research has shown me that feminism has become an unpopular word. Women are choosing not to identify as feminist. Apparently, I am among the ranks of women whose expressions are seen as too strong, too aggressive, isolating, and anti-men, unattractive even. Why has the word become such an uncomfortable one? I am from Britain, and I think it is right that I am paid the same as my male counterparts. I think it is right that I should be able to make decisions about my own body. I think it is right that women be involved on my behalf in the policies and the decisions that will affect my life. I think it is right that socially I am afforded the same respect as men. But sadly, I can say that there is no one country in the world where all women can expect to receive these rights. No country in the world can yet say that they have achieved gender equality. Thank you very, very much.
So what do you think? First, do you agree? I definitely agree with her. No country, unfortunately. So yeah, everything became better nowadays. So we have better conditions. So, but not yet 100%. So what do you think?
Mm. She's smart. She's smart, and she shows she very serious when she talked about this topic.
Of
And
course.
in Britain or in the U.S.
Yeah.
And Pakistan or many countries in the world
Yeah.
are fighting. The women are fighting to have a right, the same right with men. Before, I think some country like Vietnam are fighting. Yeah, but now, after watching the videos, I know that many that is the same issues in the world.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course. You know, yeah, as she said, yeah, as I told you, there are lots of cases in my country. So, in my neighborhood. So, and I saw, I faced, for example, a situation. But yeah, of course, I took the action. I did something, but it was like, it happens everywhere, still happens. And we are like,
Yeah,
okay,
it
so
still
why?
happens.
Yeah, still happens. And, we need to. So actually, this makes feminism. So this makes, because you want something that is really normal. It's not something beyond the normality, or for example, it's not something that, wow, unusual. It's really normal, but you can't get it. You can't achieve it. So of course, so she mentioned, because I remember that in high school especially, so some girls needed to leave the team. Why? Because they didn't want to actually appear and be muscly as boys. It's really normal, because we are girls, so we don't need to be. We are females, we don't need to be.
Mm.
So, but they needed to leave the team because they didn't want to be. So, yeah, unfortunately. Actually, we have this part, and it's really good part to talk about. So I skipped this one because there's some questions to answer related
Mm-hmm.
to the video. So we will watch it
What?
again. Yeah, and answer. Do you know these answers? For example, are the gender-based assumptions that she mentioned? Do you remember?
What are the gender-based assumptions that she mentioned? Mm, mm, maybe I have to watch it again.
Of course, of course. So we skip this part.
um,
So uh,
number two, I can I read over the questions
yeah,
before watching again?
of course. So we
Do
will
this
watch it again. So do you want to
assumption.
have the video, or you want to watch it together? So tomorrow together. So it's your choice.
Oh, tomorrow because
Of course,
it's
it's better to talk.
yeah, yeah,
Of
okay.
course.
I
It's,
will prepare for this.
yeah,
Okay.
of course.
I
And you
have
can,
a
why
time with
not? Because this is a good topic. So you can, for example, research some examples of maybe aggressive behavior, or for example, the way that is treated again to people and to women, especially in the world. So, and then tomorrow again, we'll discuss and we'll watch the video to answer the questions.
yeah.
Okay. Well, so it's like, this topic made me think deeply about this, issue. Like, sometimes we forget about it, but still have, like, it's not really good, unfortunately. Well,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yes. See you
Have a
tomorrow.
wonderful day and see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How is your daughter? She's
she's good.
studying well. Studying well.
Yeah, she's
Mm.
good. Yeah, everything is. But unfortunately, we had problem with cold for 2 weeks. It was like, she had cold, and it was really annoying because that was actually like a bit cold, sometimes a bit warm, like and we had problem with it, but now she's really okay, and she loves
Mhm.
studying, she loves going to, and she loves
Mm.
teacher. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
day. Yeah, and so that period, because I according to doctor, so I didn't let her go to school because she was she had cold, and so and she was like, please mommy, I wear mask, please let me go, I need to go, I want to go, and I want to talk to my teacher, I want to see my teacher. She really loves, and she's happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Yeah, great.
Of course.
Mm.
Yes.
When I was a child, I afraid of going to school.
Ah,
Was like a baby. Yeah, but now uh, she loves going to school. Yeah.
Because teachers now are a bit different. Of course, in the past, I remember that maybe teachers were a bit more strict, but now they are not at all
Yeah.
strict. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Mm-hmm.
that. Not in, not all them, but I remember that we had some strict teachers. So maybe because of this, we were scared of going to school, but now they really like, and that's really good.
And
Just,
I heard that there are the secret to like a medicine for the little child
of
to
course, we have
uh,
spray.
to drink it. Yes, secret and in I know some kinds of um um some kind of medicine and not really medicine. I will give you. It's
Yeah.
from Russia. I um uh, many people said that it's good for my child health. I will
Yeah.
give you some
Oh,
brand you can buy it in the
of
US. I
course.
don't know you can buy it or not in the US, but I
Of
will
course.
give you.
So I need to talk to doctor because you know that we can't buy anything from a pharmacy without prescription. But I will do this.
Mm,
And it's like, I have
yeah,
actually, now I have spray that I used in order to avoid getting cold. But that is really normal, especially the beginning of school. It happens, especially because they are
mm,
this, yeah, it's like, official school. So
okay,
it
yes,
happens.
yes,
Yeah, of course. And her body, maybe their bodies are not ready. So it's like because of this. But
yeah,
yeah, but thank you. I will check if I can. I will talk to the doctor, and if I can, why not? I will buy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you so
Bye. Thank you.
much. Thank you. Goodbye. See you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.